Okay folks, back in the 125R John Deere tractor again, doing another demonstration video. I was asked by one of the YouTube users to do a quick demonstration video on how easily accessible all the stuff is under the hood here. This tractor is a little bit smaller, a little tighter compact than some of the tractors, so it is a little tighter, but I'm going to show you some quick shots here on how easy it is to access that really. First thing we're going to do, I'm going to take the loader up as high as it'll go here. Get it out of the way. What's nice, if you haven't seen the view from that panoramic roof option, man, I'll tell you, that's really worth getting it. You can see that bucket all the way up at the highest extension just from the seat. So you got an excellent view of that mast and the loader all the way up to the top there. That panoramic roof option is definitely worth it. So we're going to take it all the way up to the top, make sure that it's all the way up to the top. And we're going to shut this tractor down. Obviously make sure that the tractor is in park. Fold my steering wheel up. And then the first thing we're going to do, we're going to get out of the tractor here. There's a safety valve we're going to close on the hydraulics on the loader to make sure that that loader stays up and doesn't come down and get us. We're going to go ahead and come over here to the single point hydraulic connector. And we're going to turn this valve right here. And this is going to lock that loader out so that it can't move. And then it's real easy to access this engine bay. Now we do have the bigger tire option on this tractor, so it is a little tighter in here than it would be, let's say, on some of the smaller tractors, or smaller tire options, excuse me. Now we have these tires, front tires moved, the dishes are facing out, but the mounting rims are on the outside. So it's at a wider position, but it's definitely not the widest position. So we're going to go ahead and pop the hood here. Just pull single latch. Now this hood is a little stiff because this tractor is brand new. Get it up for you here. But as you can see, pretty much all the necessary components are easily accessible. So you have your fuel cooler, your hydraulic cooler, AC condenser, intercooler, and radiator all in one package here. They give you the nice little protection screen for your AC condenser here. They protect it from like all the fine debris and everything else that's easily removable. You just slide that out and blow that out, and it keeps all that little particulate from getting down inside all of those fins in that condenser. And then you can access all of your main filters on the left and right side. So you have your engine oil filter and one of your fuel filters. And in the back here, now it's a little tighter to get back in here, but you also have a crankcase ventilation filter. Now on these newer tractors with emissions, the CCV filter is kind of a necessary component. It keeps all that blow-by and engine breathing vapor out from dripping out all over the place. So it's all captured in there. That has to be replaced every so often based on the operator's manual, but it does have to be replaced for quite some time. So you got obviously with your cold start, or excuse me, your cold weather package. You also have a block heater. That's probably not going to get used too much, but definitely nice to have. Your easily accessible your coolant level, as well as your primary and secondary engine air filters. And then on this side you have your engine oil fill port here, as well as another fuel filter. So you have two fuel filters on this tractor, in addition to the engine oil filter and the engine oil fill plug here. But overall, it's pretty easy to access. What I really like is they've made this intercooler and radiator package able to be swung out and tipped out, so that you can actually get in here with a cleaning wand, an air wand, and blow all this stuff out. And all you do basically is undo this latch here and undo the latch on the other side right here. And then all of these pivot up out of the way using this hinge system here. It's kind of hard to do one-handed. I'm not going to do it, but it is actually very easy to access. You just flip these levers here and slide this stuff all the way, and then you can access and blow all this stuff out. So overall, your day-to-day maintenance on this tractor is really not very difficult. Coming around to the back of the tractor, the only really thing you have to worry about back here, you have your hydraulic port connection, or excuse me, your hydraulic oil level dipstick, which is back here. That's easily accessible. You just pull that out. And then your hydraulic fuel plug or fuel port is right here. So day-to-day maintenance, nothing really too hard to do on this tractor. They've thought it out pretty well, laid it out pretty well, especially in such a compact tractor. You'd think that it'd be somewhat difficult to get to some of this stuff, but it's actually not that bad. And obviously too, if you were working on something specific, you could also pivot these wheels out of the way depending upon what side of the tractor you're working on. But overall, definitely not too bad on the day-to-day maintenance here on this tractor. If you have any other questions on that 5R, or in terms of maintenance or anything regarding this tractor, just go ahead and post a comment in the section below, and we'll get that to you.